I'm the chief protector of the Talon delegation, and I'm giving you 5 seconds to get out of my way.
I don't care who you are. We still have our rights as free citizens in a free country.
5.
These are the images that Doors' campaign is putting out to the American people. It's beginning to affect public opinion, and Doors is taking full advantage of it.
But these images have been taken out of context. They do not represent both sides of the issue.
Jeez, you guys really are from another planet.
So glad you could join us, Major Kincaid. This is Mr. Wagner. He will be helping us to counter the lies being spread by Jonathan Doors.
You hired a spin doctor.
I prefer image advisor.
And how, in your opinion, do we improve this image, Mr. Wagner?
First off, Agent Sandoval, you might try keeping a slightly lower profile. Secondly, I need to reposition your whole agenda. We need something warmer, more accessible.
And how would you accomplish that, Mr. Wagner?
This is Abby Franklin. She won a Pulitzer for her reporting during the SI War. I want her to do some interviews, tour the mothership, give her some images Doors can't compete with.
Have you actually seen her show? She's just a tabloid journalist now.
But she's high profile and pro-Talon. We can use her.
You may make the necessary arrangements.
Ms. Franklin.
Please, Abby.
Ronald Sandoval, welcome to the mothership.
I've never been in space before. Thank you, that was quite a ride.
My pleasure.
Follow me, please.
So when do I get my sit-down with Da'an and Zor?
Ms. Franklin, we don't allow...
Full access, remember?
Certainly. Da'an and Zor are anxious to meet with you as soon as possible.
So, Captain Marquette, what's it like working so closely with the Talons?
That's a pretty broad question.
Well, you have to start somewhere. I mean, do you have any insights as to who they really are?
Isn't it obvious who they really are?
Okay, Agent Sandoval. You're responsible for Talon security here on Earth. I'm wondering if you're concerned about this so-called resistance movement.
I think we're all confused as to what exactly these people are resisting.
Well, I'd be interested as to your views on the upcoming elections.
I'm also interested, Ms. Franklin. Is this just a casual conversation, or will my answers be considered part of your official interview?
It is a pleasure to welcome you as our guest, Miss Franklin.
Thank you. I am honored to be the first journalist to visit the mothership.
I also look forward to our discussion, Miss Franklin.
Well, this looks to be a win-win situation all around. I love it when a plan comes together.
Status report.
Navigation is offline.
What the hell's going on? Communications out all over the ship.
We're entering interdimensional space.
And that's not where we're supposed to be?
Miss Franklin, if you don't mind.
All instruments confirm we're at maximum velocity.
How can this be?
The ship's navigational commands have been reprogrammed. We're locked out.
That is impossible. I am the only one with the proper access codes to initiate such an override.
Not anymore. Somebody else has gained access. New coordinates have been downloaded to the computer core.
You mean we've been hijacked?
They are the companions. Aliens come to Earth on a mission of peace. Their true mission, the secrets they hide, forever alter humanity. Caught in the struggle between these Talon companions and the human resistance, is Liam Kincaid. A man who's more than human. The mysteries of his past hold the key to Earth's future and the fate of mankind. On Earth, Final Conflict.
We must stop this ship.
Your insight into the obvious is appreciated, Da'an.
You misunderstand. We must stop the ship by whatever means necessary, even if it requires the ejection of the ID engine core.
That would strand us in ID space.
Better that than have our interdimensional technology fall into the hands of our enemies.
This is premature. We do not even know who has compromised our computer systems.
It is surely not the work of our allies. We must act quickly, Zoor, and decisively. We have now been in ID space long enough to enter contested territory. We must stop the ship. Do you concur?
I am considering your suggestion.
There is no time. Prepare to jettison the ID engine core.
Zoor!
Please, Agent Sandoval. This is beyond your field of expertise. I am a member of the Synod. Your CVI imperative compels you to obey me.
As a member of the Synod, Da'an has the authority.
On your command.
Prepare for ejection.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Initiating shipwide diagnostic scan.
We must determine who gained access to the ship's navigational computer.
I already have a full assessment underway.
Do not be alarmed. We shall return to Earth shortly.
The ship's systems are operational, but barely. Everything's running at minimum levels, including life supports.
External scan results are coming in now.
Stand away from the console, Major.
Sandoval.
Are you crazy?
Please explain yourself, Agent Sandoval.
This is from the ship's security cameras. Recorded just before we entered ID space. As you can clearly see, it was the Major who reprogrammed the ship's navigational computer.
How long have you been a member of the Resistance, Major Kincaid?
That's not me.
Really? The security cameras clearly prove you are the saboteur.
There must be some other explanation.
You were in the engine room. You tampered with the navigational computer.
No.
Then where were you while this was taking place?
On my way to the bridge.
Of course, no crew member saw you.
Liam, why?
Agent Sandoval, take Major Kincaid to a holding cell and confine him there.
What's gonna happen to him?
We do not yet know all the facts.
We have been deeply troubled for several months now by the actions of a few misguided humans who wish to destroy what humans and Talons have created together. It is apparent that Major Kincaid has allowed himself to be influenced by this element.
But isn't Major Kincaid a companion protector?
Yes. He was.
So, Lily, why would Kincaid do something like this?
He wouldn't, and he didn't.
All evidence to the contrary.
No. Major Kincaid is an outstanding officer. He's honest and capable, and most of all, he's loyal. What are you doing? You're filming this?
Oh, it's part of history. I get the impression that you two are close.
Yeah, we're close. We're friends. Not that it's any of your business.
No, I get it. I can see why you'd want to protect him.
Look, apparently you do not get it. This is not about a romance. What is it with you? Don't you realize that you stand a very good chance of dying here today?
You wish to see me?
Indeed.
I have not yet had the opportunity to question Major Kincaid.
Such a conversation is not necessary.
I do not understand.
For some time now, I have tolerated your separateness of thought on the matter of the humans. Now, however, the situation has become less tolerable.
I fail to see how Major Kincaid's actions
You fail to see all too often, Da'an. This is your greatest weakness.
My weakness?
You have failed in your duties as the North American companion. You have failed as a member of the Synod, and you have failed your race. The treachery of your hand-picked protector is all I need to have you removed as the North American companion and from the Synod. Assuming, of course, that we even survive our current predicament, for which you are also responsible. Report, Captain.
We're trapped in some kind of anomaly. When we ejected the ID engine core, the fabric of ID space was somehow altered.
The ejection of the IG engine core while in ID space has never before been attempted. Da'an knew this, but chose to order the action regardless.
We had no choice.
So, you're saying we're lost?
That's what I'm saying. But it gets worse than that. You see, this anomaly, for lack of a better description, is like a dead pocket of space.
Like a black hole.
No, I'm not registering any gravity or radiant energy. In fact, I'm reading a total lack of energy.
So how do we break free?
We don't. Not right now. This anomaly is leaching energy from virtually every system on board.
When will the drain become critical?
It's already critical. I'm just trying to compensate.
I'm dismayed to discover that Zoor's long-held suspicions about you are true.
Yeah, I can tell it's really tearing you up inside.
No, Major. I want to help you. Give me the names of your friends in the Resistance. Something I can bring to Zoor so you may avoid rehabilitation. Rehabilitation. Talon style.
And exactly what style is that, Agent Sandoval?
I am interrogating the prisoner, Da'an.
That will be all, Agent Sandoval.
But Da'an...
I said, that will be all. I wish to speak to Major Kincaid alone.
As you wish.
I believed that you and I had established an understanding. Perhaps even a friendship. A friendship based on mutual trust and respect.
Your trust was not misplaced, Da'an. Whoever is on that video recording is not me.
Then who is it? Tell me how this imposter boarded the ship, and where is he now?
I don't know. But I can't find out while I'm trapped inside here.
You have placed me in a very difficult situation. If the Synod learns that I concealed the truth of your identity and your relationship with the Resistance, I will be held accountable.
I trusted you to keep that secret, Da'an. Now you have to trust me.
Report, please, Captain.
Neutral dampeners have destabilized. We just lost main life support. I'm switching to emergency backup.
Are we under attack?
No, it's the anomaly, but if we don't stop this energy drain, we're gonna lose life support altogether.
You must get the conventional drive back online immediately. That is your first priority.
How long can we last without life support?
A couple hours best on backups.
We must return to Earth.
Look, this ship isn't going anywhere until we get the primary systems back up online.
This
is intolerable. All this high-tech equipment, and all I'm hearing is that we're doomed and gonna die out here?
Mr. Wagner!
It's okay, I'll talk to him.
I need to check the relays in Section 6, see if I can't route more power back to life support. I'll be as quick as I can. And you're always telling me to cool my jets. What the hell were you thinking?
You can't believe I'd sabotage the ship.
Then why don't you tell me what exactly is going on?
While the ship was being hijacked, I was downloading the Talon password list for Augur, same as I do every month. Not really an ideal alibi, though.
Okay. I like it. But can you prove it if you have to?
Check my global. Password is Mulder1.
You're kidding. Okay, so if you were downloading...
Who was stealing the ship? Good question. Let me out so I can find the answer.
Any idea how we're gonna explain your escape to Za'or?
Nothing else on the ship is working. I guess the energy on the force field went down, too.
I like it. Oh, Liam. Just, try to stay out of sight.
How did you get out?
You gotta believe me. They're framing me.
Trying to kill me. Grab his gun.
Don't. That's not Wagner.
Stop right there. How did you free yourself from the holding cell?
Probably another systems failure. Everything is fading so fast.
Are you responsible for this as well?
Sorry to disappoint you, but it was Wagner. He's a replicant. A Geridian replicant. That's who impersonated me on the security monitor.
But you destroyed the replicant when it landed on Earth.
We never did find the delivery system. There may have been more.
A replicant. Is that what killed Quan?
Yes. A few months ago, a Geridian replicant landed on Earth.
We did not wish to alarm the human community by making this public knowledge.
Well, on behalf of humanity, I'm damn alarmed.
If it is indeed a replicant and it assumed your identity, you would be dead, Major.
It didn't kill me because it didn't have to scan me. If it's tapped into the ship's security database, it already has access to the DNA patterns of everyone on board the ship. It could be masquerading as anyone.
The energy drain has left our security scanners virtually useless. We can't track an intruder.
Za'or, we cannot allow the replicant to assume the identity of one of our volunteers.
I agree. I will have all those who have not been with us on the bridge confined to their quarters.
Why is this replicant doing this? What does it want?
And why hasn't it attacked us directly?
If the Geridians plan to use this ship, they're gonna need a crew to tell them how to fly it.
We need conventional drive back online. I'll see what's still working in the engine room.
How do we know you are not the replicant, Major?
Because I have it all queued up.
The video images appear to confirm Major Kincaid's identity.
Hey, I'm coming with you.
I don't think that's a good idea.
This replicant is news, that's why I'm here. Besides, you need someone to watch your back. Someone you know isn't the replicant.
So
So why haven't the Talons told us more about these replicants? They pose an incredible danger to both Talons and humans.
You've answered your own question. Can you picture the headlines of the talk shows? Is your boyfriend a replicant? Stay tuned. Not very good PR for the Talons.
So why have you kept quiet?
I work for the Talons.
Yes, for almost a year. I did some research on you, Major.
Well, freedom of press is still guaranteed by the Constitution.
So it is. Unfortunately, my freedom in your personal history, it doesn't make for very interesting reading.
Oh, well, I'm sorry I couldn't be more entertaining.
Oh, your military record is quite impressive, especially your service during the SI War. But after that, it just seems to be a blank slate.
It seems that Liam Kincaid is a most loyal and capable protector. But your Mr. Wagner was in fact a scout sent by our enemy. A fascinating turn of events.
What are you hiding? Are the Talons preventing you from speaking? Or what else haven't they told us? You're a human. You have a responsibility to your species.
My responsibility is to get us all back to Earth. Getting the truth out? That sounds like your job.
Can I help you? Or would you just rather do this whole thing by yourself?
It is imperative we locate the replicant. If Major Kincaid succeeds in energizing the conventional drive, we can boost power to the internal security scans.
Yeah, thanks a lot for the tip.
I don't appreciate that kind of attitude, Captain. Perhaps the pressure is getting to you. Would you like to be relieved of duty?
We must not allow this most difficult situation to divide us.
My apologies, Agent Sandoval. I'll notify you as soon as the security systems are back up and running.
Always the consummate diplomat, Don.
I prefer to think of myself as a pragmatist.
Words and words, Don. You provoke with them and hide behind them. Perhaps the time has come for action.
Security lockout. We'll have to override.
That's very high-tech. I can't believe that technology as advanced as the Talons is so vulnerable.
The Talons don't design with sabotage in mind.
Yeah, well, speaking of sabotage, do you have any idea what your replicant is up to?
It could be anywhere. That's why we gotta get moving. Well, good news. The conventional drive is intact. The bad news? It's gone completely cold.
Well, thank God somebody seems to know what they're doing.
Well, if I don't, your story's gonna have a rather abrupt and explosive finale.
Yeah, well, not that anyone would ever get to see it.
I've seen some of your field reports from the SI War. Very impressive.
Well, impressive isn't how I would describe my career recently. Investigating scandals, scum, and sycophants takes up most of my time.
So what happened?
Well, times change, tastes change. But the rent still has to get paid.
An exclusive on the Talon mothership must have seemed like quite the coup then.
It still is. It's a piece of history.
Oh, I get it. You're just looking for your next 15 minutes of fame.
No, you don't get it at all. This story, it's about my redemption as a reporter.
Finally. The analysis I've been trying to run is complete. You're gonna want to take a look at this. Okay, the anomaly is basically a bubble of energy that's caught within the ID slipstream.
And we're trapped inside.
Did the replicant do this?
No, I think that this bubble was created when the ID core exploded, but it's unstable. My calculations give us 56 minutes before the anomaly collapses and we're thrust back into normal space.
Will we return to our original coordinates?
Not exactly. If you extend our course in ID space from our known position, you come up with something like this.
The Jeridian homeworld.
we will be captured and interrogated.
And the Juridians will defeat us with our own technology.
Things would go quicker if you lent a hand.
I'm creating a historical document here.
Yeah, maybe the Replicant will give you a nice interview.
Okay. What can I do?
I've managed to jury-rig a subroutine that'll shunt the energy from lesser hierarchical systems to the drive central propulsion matrix. But we need to execute a simultaneous cross-shunt.
Uh-huh. Meaning?
When I give the word, you hit that button.
Got it.
And now.
Yes, we did it! Didn't we?
Got enough power to reinitiate the conventional drive, but we need to get to the ship's central computer. Make sure I haven't created a system conflict.
Whatever you say, Major.
Zor, someone is attempting to gain access to the ship's central computer.
The Replicant.
Liam, I could kiss you. Okay, I'm routing a little more energy to the internal security scanners.
With all due haste, Captain.
The best I can do is a thermal scan.
Is there any way to identify the thermal signature of the individual?
Not with our own power. We barely got a lock as it is.
Is it possible that Major Kincaid is continuing his efforts?
Intership communications remain inoperative.
Then there's only one way to find out.
Agent Sandoval, proceed with caution.
That is a concept foreign to the Juridian lexicon.
Incredible.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
And I'd have a good answer. Reinitializing the conventional drive matrix. I need to make sure I haven't created a system trapdoor.
Then you may proceed, Major.
Feel free to pitch in. I need some of those panels open. Get away from the drive.
Liam, what are you doing?
Sandoval has a skrill. It's a part of him, but wouldn't show up in his DNA profile. Something the Replicant didn't take into account.
Liam!
Sandoval, look out!
Liam! No, Liam!
The Replicant.
It was Liam.
He escaped.
Yeah, you missed all the fun.
We've got to get back to the bridge.
Agent Sandoval, Major Kincaid, report.
Conventional engines are back online, but the Replicant's still on the loose.
How long before the anomaly collapses and we return to normal space?
Less than 20 minutes.
The Replicant will not stop until it achieves its mission and delivers this ship to its masters.
It is obvious that we have little or no way of defeating this Juridian foot soldier. And in less than 20 minutes, we will be helpless before the Juridians themselves.
There must be another way out.
Yes, I believe there is. Da'an, you were correct earlier to eject the ID engine core. Your decision served the interests of both Talons and humans. Now, it is my turn to serve. We cannot allow our technology to fall into the hands of the Geridians. Therefore, I am ordering the destruction of this ship.
There must be other options available to destroying the ship.
Sandoval, can you override the Replicant's navigational commands?
Perhaps, but that doesn't get us out of the anomaly.
Stay with me on this.
Please make it good.
The conventional engines are back online.
But they can't generate enough power to break through the anomaly's energy field.
Can we use the ship's weapons?
Well, that's where I got the power for the drive. Engines or weapons, though, we only get one. But the weapons on the shuttles may still have enough power to punch a hole in the field. If we line up the mothership behind them...
Then maybe, just maybe, we can force our way through the opening into the ID slipstream, and then if the discontinuity hasn't closed up, we could follow our prior path back to Earth.
Exactly. Look, it's a long shot, but we don't have anything to lose.
How can we assist you?
Lily's with me. We'll keep an open channel and relay instructions as we go.
Liam, wait.
Get the shuttles powered up. I'll meet you down there.
What the hell is going on?
I can't explain now. You just have to trust me.
Trust you? You lied to me. No wonder you're keeping secrets for the Talons. You're probably one yourself.
I told you, it's complicated, but I'm on your side. I want the truth about the Talons to come out.
What, just not about you? They don't know what you can do either, do they? You're keeping secrets from them, too.
There's a lot I'd like to tell you, but I can't. Yes, I am keeping secrets from the Talons. Secrets I now need you to keep as well. I know this is your big story, bigger than you probably ever imagined. But if you tell it, I am a dead man. There is so much more at stake here than you realize.
So zap me and keep me quiet.
It's not really my style. I guess it's your call. Systems powered and ready.
Ready here. So you sure this is gonna work?
It's got to. Too young to die.
Everyone ready on the bridge?
We are prepared.
Let's fly.
Systems are sluggish. It's like flying through pea soup.
Most of my instruments are offline. We'll have to use visual cues.
We await your signal.
We have a problem. The conventional drive is powering down.
The Replicant.
This is not our fate.
Can you stop it?
Do not know.
Boundary fire line in 1 minute.
Sandoval, what's going on down there? We need to drive at full power.
I'm trying, Major, but the replica seems to have other plans.
Without that drive, we're back at square one.
I'm going back. Stay on target.
Liam, what are you doing?
I don't know, but I've got 40 seconds to figure it out. Sandoval, status.
I'm trying to get to the drive. The replicant's in the control room.
Keep it there. I've got a plan.
All right, anytime now, Major.
Just get out of there, now.
What is he doing?
Conventional drive. Back online.
It is too late.
Something is happening. The field has been breached. Follow her.
Liam, where are you?
All instruments malfunctioning. Total systems failure.
I'm coming back for you.
Sorry to say, no time.
No, I'm not leaving without you.
Go! Now!
Prepare for impact.
We're through. We made it. Kincaid! Liam, talk to me.
We've returned to our original coordinates.
We're home.
Good work, Captain. Major.
We're to bridge. Liam didn't make it out of the anomaly. We've lost him.
Kincaid to bridge.
Remind me never to try that again.
Welcome back, Major. It is a most beautiful planet.
That has never occurred to me.
That comes as no surprise.
Your trust in Major Kincaid was not misplaced.
He risked his life to save the mothership, and perhaps ensure the future of all Talons.
A risk we were prepared to take as well. I would not have allowed the Geridians to seize the ship.
Yes. You surprised me, Zoor. It was a very selfless decision.
My actions served Talon interests. Then and always.
As do mine. And do not think I have forgotten your threats against me.
Those things were said in a time of crisis, and should not be considered more than
a truthful revelation when you believed the time was right to play your advantage. Next time, the advantage will be mine.
Well, it looks like my story has a happy ending after all.
Does it?
Ever since I was a little girl, publishing my family's newsletter and digging up dirt on my little brother, I've hungered for the big scoop. The thrill of bringing in the exclusive story. I thought I'd lost that feeling forever, but I found it again today.
Well, I'm glad. Does that mean you owe me one?
The truth is the truth, Liam. And I have a responsibility to the people of Earth and to the future. And you may be the biggest scoop of all.
Miss Franklin, your shuttle's ready.
I'll be seeing you.
Your actions today have proven your loyalty to the Talons, Major.
Or a healthy sense of self-preservation. Apology accepted.
I shouldn't have been so quick to believe the worst.
Hey, for a while there, I didn't know if I believed me. The evidence was pretty convincing.
We've never seen eye to eye, Major, and I don't expect that will change. But I have come to appreciate your talents and hope that you will continue to use them for the good of the Talons.
And humanity?
They're one and the same, Major.
Are you so sure about that?
I'm keeping an open mind, Major.
Fine.
Oh, you hit the mother lode this time, my friend. Not only did you get the passwords that I needed, but a few things I hadn't expected. Check this out.
What am I looking at?
Well, while you were downloading the passwords, the Juridian Replicant was reprogramming the mothership's computer. Your global recorded it all.
Well, it looks like a string of numbers.
Not just numbers. Coordinates.
What do these colors indicate?
That's the Juridian and the Talon empires. And if size really does matter, the Juridians are winning.